Hey guys, crew of Blind Wave, I'm Maggie.
And I'm Rick.
And we are watching Fruits Basket. Last time on... What?
Nice try.
What?
What?
Fine. Last time on...
We're not watching Fruits Basket.
No, you're right. You screwed me!
We're watching Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex.
You set that up.
Last time on... No more Section 9. It's over.
Yeah.
Show's done.
Well, the show's not done. Surely.
Everyone's on the run. Splitting up. Bartender has the leak info. It goes all the way up to like the Prime Minister. Some of them, including Togusa, still think Chief betrayed them.
They've turned into the A-team.
I don't think
Togusa
so.
has to now fake being crazy and get sent to an insane asylum so he can be taken out regularly like Murdoch.
Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it gets wrapped up in these next two episodes, but maybe it does. I don't know. I don't think there's going to be any more Section 9, which is sad because I have a t-shirt that says this.
Can I get the next t-shirt?
Maybe.
Yes. I thought last episode was bad.
Well, I'm not sure if we've lost any members of Section 9.
We lost the Tachikomas. How heartless can you be?
They got kicked out before. But yes.
In their
we did.
hearts.
That's very sad.
Wish they had.
Seems so. They sacrificed themselves to save Bato. Went out like badasses.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
It's pretty sad.
It was very sad.
They got high on that natural oil and then
Cried.
yeah.
They got one of the discs, so like, is that recoverable? Because that's the thing here. Like, people can probably take way more damage than people now. So like, who is dead? Like, at first, when the casino exploded, I was like, oh, he just killed them all. I was like, oh, well, they might have survived. Like, they could just transfer new bodies. And then he said, you killed my men. It's like, oh. Because I don't know. Like, I don't know if the general is necessarily a bad guy, you know?
Yeah.
And everyone under him.
He's they're basically mercs, right?
Well, I think they're like Section 9, right? They're like off the books.
Yeah, but they're like way off the books.
Yeah.
Section 9 was like still on the books.
Sure. See, I don't know, like the people who
the narc squad that just was a true hit squad.
Yeah, they were definitely like bad. But these ones I'm not sure if they are or not. Maybe, but they could just be doing their jobs too. I don't know. I hope it can all get cleared up. It only looks worse for
I
them
hope
now.
her freaking head exploding gets cleared up.
I mean, there's no way she's dead, right?
Yeah.
Like, either it was a puppet or she
learned something amazing
copied herself.
Yeah, like, she's just out there now. Her ghost left her body before it was exploded.
I don't know. Like,
she did something, like Spock or whatever.
It was weird when she...
I mean, I wondered if, like, the hand and the blood was a clue that didn't have a watch on, but it's like, I thought it was the other hand that she put her watch on. But, like...
I don't know. It was weird when... It almost made me think that they got hacked or something, because I swear that the red dot was on the back of her head, and then she turned her head to say something to Bato, but the dot was now still at the same place in the back of her head, even though she had turned it, you know? Where I feel like it would have been on her cheek had she turned.
Yeah. Like, it looked a little weird, like, slowed down, too. Like, I don't know if it was just, cinematic in the moment, sort of like...
Yeah, I think the slowdown was, cinematic, like she's saying something to him.
But it threw me off that the dot didn't, stay in one place, as it were, as well.
Yeah, either someone else had another shot on her, or it was hacked, or it was just a mistake in the animation. I don't know. Animation in the show is pretty incredible. I doubt that they would make that mistake. Maybe I'm just thinking about it the wrong way. I love that Chief just wants to save his men.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. Like, how could the chief put together a high-level group like that again and retain the sort of implicit trust they had with him?
Like, of everyone else in the show I've seen that's like at his level in the government, I feel like none of them would do the same.
Oh no. They talked about in another, I think it was an episode with the Russian lady that was like 80 years old or something.
Mm-hmm.
They talked about how, like, in this business, trust is like, didn't they talk about that? Well, trust was like paramount at a certain level. And it's like they're enough in that pond that their feet are wet enough for that to matter. Like, trust matters. Whereas in the government, it's kind of like, power and what the media says and all that crap. And public opinion is kind of taking over the trust aspect. When the chief was in that car, though, I was starting to get the feeling that, like, oh, how much is he trading away, basically? Because, like, if they are basically giving up all of the progress they have made on the Laughing Man case and all the stuff that they've been covering with that, if they're giving that all up basically just to save the people in Section 9, it's like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back,
I don't know what was in the dossier that he handed over, if it was the list or the implication or what, but I just want to see.
I just don't know who could really come through for them,
Laughing Man,
Well,
I think, is the big one.
come the enemy of my enemy, maybe. Like, take out the people that are fucking them over. So
Well, yeah, he's the only one, or Section 9 is the only ones that really have been working towards the same goal he has.
yeah.
So they're allies in that way. And he's helped the Major before already.
Mm-hmm.
So assuming he's still out there, I think he might help them. I don't know.
But I don't think he's gonna, like, stop his crusade to help them. Like, at this point, I think he's got his priorities, like, pretty focused on, like, sacrifice Section 9 in order to get the Mirai vaccine and everything and all of the corruption associated with it taken care of. Like, which do you think he would choose?
Maybe, but the Major's his backup, right?
Well, let's hope she, I don't know, copied it somewhere.
I'm sure she
Let's just, she probably ghosted out or something like that. Something
My
magical.
only question is whether Bato knows. Like, does he know? Does he really think that was her or not? He certainly played it like he did.
Man, he's not in for a good time.
No, he had to watch the Tachikomas die. He's watched Major die. Everyone else is
And they're gonna fuck him up
kidnapped.
when they get him in there.
Probably.
Oh
yeah.
gosh, I
He's
don't
only
want.
got one arm.
I don't want the next scene with him to be just like him missing his prosthetic eyes.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see in the next one. Thank you guys for watching our reaction to Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. Hardly anything left for season 1. We'll be heading into season 2, and if you want to see us watching season 2, you can right now over at patreon.com/blindwave, where you can see the next 4 reactions to this and everything else we do that's not live right now.